Video 249. The Lancaster taxi season start time had to be delayed this year by 1 month. The engineers at the front of the hangar have managed to complete the revised start time for the taxi season. Well done, lads. Dave, Norm, Terry and Gerald are working on the rear fuselage to complete the skeleton. Chris has now finished helping to get the Lancaster ready for the taxi season and has moved back down into the workshop at the bottom of the hangar. With Jody working alongside him, he has started to work on Just Jane's fuselage nose section. I'll start with Dave working on the transport joint of NX611. Have you got them back from the painters, or are you just...
Painter haven't been in.
Oh.
I've just messaged him to find out where he is. Lots of work stacking up. I did have the box, back wheel box in.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, put it in on Friday. Norm's come in this morning and took it out.
Oh. It wasn't to his standard, like?
No, it was good. As Phil would say, it fit like a glove on a chicken's lid. Perfect.
Is Phil in this morning?
No, not. No. Yeah, Norm took out some of the measurements weren't right or something.
10'4", 33.
What wasn't right?
Some of the measurements, something you have to speak to him. Something to do with his back end.
Yeah, the back end's got problems.
You started on this, I see, Chris.
Say again?
You started on this?
Yeah.
The nose?
Yeah, making a start now. Oh, yeah.
What about the jig? Have you got to make one?
I think, well, we're looking, you know, like we did with the other one. So I started removing panels. So that's what I started taking them off one at a time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to strip it all completely. And then, because there's a few problems, if you look on the inside, you can actually see there's like visible corrosion. We'll start with them ones, start getting those off, and then it'll give us a rough idea of what it actually looks like on the inside, corrosion-wise. So we'll take some panels off, throw them in the bath, get them paint stripped properly, and then we'll have a look at it, and then if it comes to the point where some of the frames and are bad, then we're going to need a jig, aren't we? Because start taking frames out.
Can I just say, no, it's been lovely and quiet down there. These two have come back, been banging away all morning.
Oh, no.
Well, she's in there at the minute, mate.
How, Jody?
Morning. Chris has got me busy again.
Is that a new plate you're putting on, or has it just been paint stripped?
That's a new plate what Terry made.
Yeah.
So, and then he's made me all the brackets and packers, so I'm just fitting them on now to connect these intercostals to this back edge. And then once it's all deburred, then painted and riveted up, and then that can go back on.
Is that bolted on the form 28, is it?
Sorry, this what?
Yeah, is it bolted on or riveted?
The bolts go through where these white
Strings
pins are, yeah, and they go through into the next section. So this is where it's bolted on to the next section.
Oh, it goes right through?
Yeah, the bolt. Yeah, all these holes there is where the bolts go through to connect it to the other thing. So, and then it's just a few rivets down here for the bracket. But yeah, need Mike in. Starting to stack up for him now. So hopefully get him in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then I can start throwing this thing together then.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
kind of holding you up, isn't it?
Yeah.
What happened to the? You've got a gap on your fingers, the intercostals. You've got a gap further down where the just on the door.
Gap where we're looking
In
at?
the intercostal. You follow this intercostal all the way down.
Oh, the gap there?
Yeah.
That's where they shoot
With the noise in the background drowning out Dave's voice, what he was saying was the gap in the intercostals is for the flare chute. The centre has only got one flare chute and it's fitted to the donor rear fuselage KB976, which is fitted to NX611 Just Jane. This has to be fitted as part of the structure. The Percival Proctor's on its way to have its body covered with fabric. If you remember, I did a video on the wings being covered here by Jack, who used the material then heat treated to stretch the fabric. They're training the pilots today and it's the first time I've captured the engine run this year. In charge of the ground control is Mick, who is called Man A. He receives and sends signals to the pilot. He also receives and sends signals to two ground staff, Man B and Man C. Man B is Chris, who is in charge of priming number 1 and number 2 engines, also in charge of the auxiliary power 24 volt supply. Jerb is Man C, in charge of priming number 3 and 4 engines, and sending signals to and from the pilot as it approached the end of the run. Due to having only one fuel tank, they have to prime numbers 3 and 4 first, and then switch to numbers 1 and 2. Normally, Man B and C would prime their side together. number 2 engine failed to start first time, so Chris had to reprime it.